50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. To throw now. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Shady Mike Gaming. So a week ago I released my first beta of my Madden 25 sliders, but since then I haven't uploaded, and I didn't show any gameplay, and I've been super busy, and I do apologize for that. So with that being said, we have an extremely busy week this week. I've got some cookouts to go to today, and don't forget, we've got the launch of 2K, and obviously the NFL season is kicking off on Friday with the Eagles. So I wanted to do a little bit of a week 1 preview of that game and just get my sliders, the V1, the franchise ready sliders ready for launch. Now, because the Eagles play on Friday, I don't know if the sliders will be ready for that. I am expecting this game to get a patch. I'm expecting us to get a roster update, so we'll see how that plays out. But maybe this weekend, early next week, is when I'd like to have, the sliders done. So in the time that I did drop the sliders, obviously I got a lot of feedback in the comments. I appreciate you guys for that. I think the number one thing, obviously, is we're still working to get the pass coverage as good as we can. I'm extremely happy with where I have pass coverage in the game right now, and obviously it still needs some work with EA doing their thing, but as you'll see in this gameplay, it's extremely decent, and we turned up on defense in this game, especially in the second half. With some of the feedback that I got was that people wanted more penalties. Now I do use penalties to tune the gameplay, so I had to get creative with that. You'll see a very balanced penalty situation in this game. Extremely happy with it. So I did not commentate over this gameplay, guys. I just wanted it to be raw for you guys to be able to take in the gameplay. Comment down below what you think. Make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, just in the comments, give me your thoughts on the game so far. Let me know if you try the sliders, what you want to see, and overall just your honest thoughts on this gameplay. Other than that, y'all, I'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy this gameplay.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Dobbs goes in motion. Love now. And his first look is incomplete. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Love. And now another one thrown incomplete. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. This will be taken at the 10. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
Yards and touchdowns. On the negative side, he threw the most interceptions in his career, and his team struggled and collapsed down the stretch. If he can get back to playing mistake-free football without sacrificing his aggressiveness.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Love, they go play action now. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First carry for Josh Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw now. Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now Love. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Now, that first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early?
Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Love. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Milton Williams drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. And for the Packer field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
I know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
The key.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And able to... It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he is going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now we'll get a timeout as they tend to an injured player, and looks like that's their receiver, Christian Watson. Throwing. Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Looking to throw. Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. And it's a Packers touchdown. Luke Musgrave, 25 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way. That's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Let's play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
See that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Well, hold everything here because this is about the last guy that they would want to see shaken up. Quarterback Jalen Hurts in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this will be taken across 3rd and 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Here comes Reed. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
Because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific other.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And that's
that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 24 yards. Territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
But I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around.
He's in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
Already a terrific receiver, Brown has taken his game to another level since arriving in Philadelphia. He's totaled just under 3,000 receiving yards over the last 2 years, and he's someone who raises the ceiling of the entire offense whenever he's out there. His goal for this season, get Philadelphia back to the Super Bowl with a chance to win it.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Without creating extra contact.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. On the sneak, it's Hurts. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yep.
6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover. The offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And following the turnover, they'll look to take the lead here as they start with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Option handoff for Gainwell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. 10 yards gets them closer, but now it's 4th and goal. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, Love wants to shift things around. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And that is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably...
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jacobs going to try the middle. Down the right sideline. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Some across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Love now. Runs through the contact. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
You just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Love. That is caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson from 10 yards out. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Coach told me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as he's up past the 45-yard line. So this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. That one downfield for Dotson. That is incomplete. Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and was still accurate throwing the football.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. Looking to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
He had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a 1st down.
A little bit too early.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. In the tight end. On 2nd down, here's the option. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down.
It was worth the reward.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Devontae Wyatt, his 2nd sack of the night. And you get the feeling.
Use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now. Showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even. Their offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down.
They're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Eluding the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Now, just don't let him get hit anymore.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that will bring up 2nd down. Barkley, inside handoff. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options. But when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The kick by Elliott is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17.
Even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Makes them faster, their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Now Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him, the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. A good head-down running on the return, gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Are not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Sink. Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, this will be incomplete. Love going to break the huddle. Lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. Love looking to throw it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. To throw now. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. Offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Love.
We're going to give out a little applause on that.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
It's a back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To the sideline and incomplete. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start with the option, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Get a few yards to begin the series and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Boy. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen with Gainwell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Keep this drive rolling. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Already as they come up on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Able to fire. From the gun, a give to Gainwell.
These that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead. At the line. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Love from the gun. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Got Dobbs over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Love. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
They approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes. This is 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed.
In this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And down inside the 15 he goes. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Here's Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.